can you throw some light on the demographic changes that have happened in especially in Gilgit-Baltistan since 1947? I think it was predominantly Shia, if I'm not wrong. And now I think it become more of Sunni. And even the trans-LOC movement, which was agreed, was probably confined to the Sunni areas. You had the Poonch Rawla Court and you had Udi, Chakoti, both are Sunni. Whereas the Sharda corridor for Hindus was not opened, nor the Shia corridor for Kargil and Skardu was opened, right? So if you could throw light on the culture of Gilgit-Baltistan, I know it's predominantly Shia, but also if you could throw some light on the Hindu part of it. Like you have Sharda, you have Mangla, you have other probably Hindu Astha, places of Astha. Maybe if you could throw the religious demography of this place, what has changed in the last 75 years?
You see, this is a very sensitive issue and very emotional issue, because most people do not realize how much have we lost, how much massacre has taken place. I just give you an example. 25th of November 1947, my city of Mirpur was under siege by the Pakistan army. The Jammu Kashmir regiment had already withdrawn from Mirpur, and the people of Mirpur, the whole district, the whole district of Mirpur, more than 100,000 Hindus and Sikhs refused to leave to go to Jammu for safety, because they were expecting that Nehruji is going to send Indian troops straight through Uri into Muzaffarabad and also especially into Mirpur. But that never happened. And not a single Hindu survived. Out of 100,000 and something Hindus and Sikhs, 1,600 were rescued by the Red Cross. And the stories, I'm not going to go into the detail of the atrocities that took place. Yeah, some other time maybe. So the first demographic change was in my own city, where all of a sudden there is no Hindu, there is no Sikh. There are Muslims everywhere from Punjab, Pathans from KPK. So that demographic change continued right all the way into the 50s. And today there's not a single Hindu or Sikh in Pakistani occupied Jammu Kashmir, or for that matter, in Pakistani occupied Gilgit-Baltistan. 25% of the population of Gilgit-Baltistan is now Shia settlers, Sunni settlers who have been brought in from Punjab and from KPK. They control all the businesses. They control all the wealth, So in POJK, the Punjab madrasas and the Punjab army and the KPK madrasas, they have set up terrorist training camps, and they have set up launch pads. I mean, Mamidi ji, you are very well informed and you visit Kashmir quite so often. I mean, we are by nature very peaceful people. We do not fight, we do not murder, we do not steal most of the time. I mean, exceptions are there, but generally speaking, we are a very peaceful people. But today, Pakistani occupation has turned a very, very peaceful people into a very violent opposition to occupation. How come? Because, as I said earlier in your show, enough is enough. They have not left one single aspect of our lives in POJK or POGB that has not been affected by this occupation. Demographic changes, Shia Sunni interfaith riots, killing in the name of Islam, ruining our land by chopping off our forests. We had 42% of forest land in POJK. Today, it's less than 14%. Similarly, there are 250 glaciers in Gilgit-Baltistan, but there is no drinking water. Aliabad has no drinking water, and Hunza has no drinking water. And then there are landslides, and then there are these floods, and the crops that we have, a few crops, they are, washed away, trees are washed away. And in other parts of Gilgit-Baltistan, then reports are coming that the trees and the crops are dying because there is no water for them, no irrigation water. So we don't have irrigation water, we don't have drinking water. Oh, bhai, kitna zulm karoge? Kitna zulm karoge? Kab tak bardasht kare? So enough is enough. That's it. 22nd of October 2023. Get out. Simple.